Good evening and welcome to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. I'm your host, Jamie O'Hara, and I'm joined by Jason Cundy.
Has anyone seen Fabianski, Kira, Zuma, Aguad, Emerson, Sushek, Downs, Rice, Declan Rice, can you hear me? Bowen, Luis Paqueta, Benrahma, Cundy, Antonio, Ings, Mark Noble, Jelly Deals, Bubbles, can you hear me, Bubbles? You're almost to one hell of a beating. Upton Park, Trevor Brooking, Paolo Di Canio, Carlton Cole, Bow Bells at the Westfield Shopping Centre. Your boys took one hell of a beating.
Oh, the Premier League is back again tonight. See West Ham get battered 5-1 by Newcastle. West Ham fans, you've had enough of this. You're at home. You got this great stadium. What's going on? That was pathetic. Have your say 03 717 22 33 44. Top performance, good team, good players. They look good, don't they?
Yeah,
I mean, they're joy to watch.
They are. They're a very good side, easy on the eye. They've got a nice balance. Defense, as I said, defensively, but they carry a threat going forward. Got pace in key areas. Look, they were gifted a couple of goals, but take nothing away from Newcastle because they've got to win that game today, no matter what. I don't quite know what Fabianski's doing there in that situation. He's come out, give Isak's first touch and finish, brilliant.
Yeah,
but it's a gift.
I know they made mistakes, but let's be honest. Newcastle would win that game 4-5-1 anyway.
Yeah. No, totally.
I mean, they
totally
were a
but
battered.
it does kill you when you come in at 2-1 down, right? And David Moyes, they got goal for half time, comes in, sits them down, right? Here's we're going to stay in the game. We've got to get the next goal in the game. Don't give anything silly away early on. 20 seconds later, it's 3-1. And that kills everything you said at half time, completely kills you.
Yeah, let's go to Michael, who's a Newcastle fan. All right, Mike?
Hi.
Mike, look, up to third in the table, top performance, flying high with this team. You got over that little bit of a wobble, and now it's looking good for top four.
Yes, but sometimes I think you concentrate too much, you Southern media, on like tonight, you're concentrating on the defensive mistakes that West Ham made rather than how compact, how good, and every aspect of the game. How Eddie Howe, to me, Eddie Howe is the modern day Brian Clough. I think back to like the players that Clough had in his back four: Larry Lloyd, Kenny Burns, Frank Clark at left back. Dan Burn, in many respects, is like a Frank Clark in that old Clough team. And Clough understood that football is a very simple game, and you know what I mean. Don't try and complicate it. And Eddie Howe's, you know what I mean, he wasn't my first choice as Newcastle manager, but he's doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, he really is. Do you think you can push on from here? You get Champions League football. If you needed to sign anyone and bring in to strengthen the squad, what positions would you go for?
What, next season you're on about?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think Dan Burn will be a squad player next season.
You just said he's unbelievable.
Yes, you compared to Frank Clark.
He
won back-to-back European Cups.
If you analyse tonight's game, there were 2 or 3 times when Bourne got round the back of him. If you watch the Carabao Cup game, Anthony got round the back of him.
He's slaughtering him now.
You just basically said he's like Ashley Cole at the back. now he's a squad player and he got done twice tonight.
No. We want to strengthen the team. If you want to strengthen the team, if you look at our 11 players on the pitch, the 3 players who we need to strengthen are the left back, Sean Longstaff, and maybe Fabian Shaw. In Isaac, I don't think we've seen the best of him. No. I think we've potentially got the best centre forward in the Premier League in Isaac, because to me, he is a complete player. Yeah. And what impresses me most about him is when you listen to him talking after a game, he's a very intelligent young man. He understands the game. He's a team player, which is very important. And the one thing I do like about Eddie Howe is when he's obviously picking players to buy, he's a bit like Fergie. He's not just picking players on their talent. He's looking, are they a gambler? Are they a womanizer? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I think that's important to get that team spirit.
Let's go to Kev, who's a West Ham fan. All right, Kev?
All right, Kev.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah. Look, Kev, you've heard David Moyes speak. You've heard his interview. What did you make of it?
Listen, I'm sure I'm the voice of the majority of us West Ham fans. Spineless, heartless, nothing about us. You know, even at 2-1 down at half time, you give yourself a glimmer of hope, thinking, if we can nick a draw at home, not a bad point. Give a goal away after the first 20 seconds, we go and concede 5. All the goal difference gone out the window. It's just, for the once tonight, you can't put all the blame on Moyes, can you?
No, well, look, of course not. Look at the mistakes. He can put a team up.
4 errors in one game. Name me another team this season that's done that in one game.
Probably Tottenham.
No chance. Your lot are bad, but we're worse.
Yeah, you are bad.
But
really bad.
Kev, the buck always stops with the gaffer, doesn't it? Mistakes can happen. Individual mistakes will happen, but...
Listen, I was listening to Scott a couple of calls ago, right? And the guy's voice was how I feel. He's just like disheartened. Everything's bad. Everything's this. Why are we the only team down there that can't pay that payoff to the manager to bring in someone else?
I don't think it's about the payoff. I think they think that he's the manager who keep you up. That's why I think they're keeping him. You'll get enough wins. You actually look at your form. I've got the form here. Lost, win, loss, draw, win. No, it's not like Leicester City's who's lost, draw, loss.
But look at the games we won. All the the do or die games. Everton, we won. Forest, we won.
They're the games you need to win.
Yeah, they are. But it's like we can't get anything against anyone else. And if you look at the games we got left, where'd you get your points?
No, I agree, but I think right now West Ham need to stay with David Moyes because he will win them games that you need to win. As you said, the Evertons, the Southamptons, them games they win. Next season, maybe look at doing something else because you spent a lot of money and you haven't kicked on.
I can't see him being there next season.
I can't either. But now, no way, don't get rid of David Moyes.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.